Hi guys, we are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. JT is coming with some new music in 2025. And from what I've been hearing, she is trying to patch things up with Nicki Minaj. If you guys remember last year, Nicki unfollowed JT. I have the tea on what really happened with JT and Nicki on Patreon. But they did have a falling out. And unfortunately, JT, she had an okay year, but she didn't have a great year. Now, her and Nicki Minaj were supposed to collaborate last year. Things fell through. And with that being said, she's hoping to patch things up with Nicki Minaj this year so she can get that Nicki collaboration, okay, which could help her career, okay. With that being said, though, she did drop a snippet. I think it was a few days ago, and it has gotten mixed reviews.
Yes, I'm that bitch, I'm important. I feel so sexy and so fly. I get so motherfucking high. Don't need no nigga, but he real different. If I come from the bottom, from the real trenches, EGI, this a real pin. I get so motherfucking high. These bitches ain't ballin', they sitting now. My diamond's the size of a tater tot. I'm so high, I'm fucking an astronaut. I painted the Sadie's drop apricot.
So that's the snippet that she dropped when everybody was talking about her getting cheated on by Little Uzi with a Spanish girl. And the snippet is trash. I like JT, but that snippet is garbage. Talking about I feel so motherfucking high. I mean, come on now, JT. That was garbage. That was trash. Them ABCD lyrics ain't gonna get you far. I need Nicki to really help JT with her lyrics and her sound, because if she coming with this ain't gonna help her in 2025, okay? I think JT, she might need a writer, okay? I do think some of these female rappers, they do need writers. I know writing is technically not great, when you're a rapper, but listen, Champagne Thickums had writers. Y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't cancel Champagne Thickums when he was exposed for having writers. Y'all didn't cancel Cardi B for having writers. So with that being said, I think JT needs to get some writers. Nicki Minaj needs to ghostwrite for her, because at the end of the day, this was trash. And so, unfortunately, I think that she needs help. Doja Cat wins again. She is featured in the Taco Bell's newest ad for the Super Bowl. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, hopefully one day she can headline the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm hoping that happens for Doja Cat in the next, 5 to 10 years. Definitely not ready now, because you don't have the catalog for it. But in 5 to 10 years, I think Doja Cat will have the catalog to headline the Super Bowl. So hopefully that ends up happening. But this is a good look for Doja Cat to have a commercial for the Super Bowl, get her some press before she releases one of her highly anticipated albums of the year. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, it looks like 25 Faces and Off the Cheat are competing for who can do the best PR stunt for their new album rollouts, okay? So Off the Cheat was spotted with an alleged Latina, okay, and he just put out music too. I didn't listen to it because I don't listen to Off the Cheat. He's the least talented Migo. But he was spotted out with an alleged Latina holding hands. They also were pictured, I guess, having dinner together or something like that. And fans are saying that it is a PR stunt because he just released some music. I think he released music yesterday. Not only that, though, Botch and Bitter could also be doing a PR stunt, because it has been also reported that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, the bottom feeder, have been recently following each other on Instagram. Now, if you guys remember, it was revealed that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were seeing each other or texting each other while she was still with Off the Cheat. But it also had been exposed that Stefon Diggs does like to get his booty hole play with, and he do like the Badussy. Okay, he do like men butts, allegedly, according to multiple sources. So this could also be a PR stunt for Cardi B. Okay. And wasn't he seeing Carisha last year after he got finished playing with men's Badussi, okay? Because didn't Champagne Thickum's ex-friend Chris Griffin expose him for basically getting him jumped because he didn't want to sleep with Stefon Diggs? Okay, so this is giving PR stunt all the way around. Her and Off the Cheat are competing who can do the most PR stunts for the album rollout. Okay, Off the Cheat just released an album. She'll probably release something soon. Now, moving on from that, did Scratch Off get sabotage? Okay, she was supposed to release her highly anticipated collaboration with Playboy Bottom Cardi, and the song never came out. Okay, where is the Blick Blick remix? I looked on, I think it was Paleify, didn't see it. YouTube is not there. So, was she sabotaged by Sexy Red? Okay, that could be a reason why the song didn't come out. Now, you may be wondering, how does Sexy Red sabotage Scratch Off? Didn't she put out her collaboration with Bruno? Okay, and that would have taken the shine away from Scratch Off and Playboy Bottom Cardi. Even though Playboy Bottom Cardi is a big artist, the problem with him, though, I don't feel like he's talented. No shade. He don't really have much talent, so there's that. Now, moving on from that, Queen Bee was snubbed at the iHeart Awards. As we went over yesterday, Gorilla Glue, Doja Cat, Nicki received nominations, but she didn't get none, and she dropped Cowboy Carter. And didn't she win the iHeart Innovator Award last year, but she get no nominations this year? That's not right. They should have given her at least one nomination. I mean, goodness gracious. Hopefully, this ain't going to be like a reoccurring theme where Queen Bee gets snubbed now because she don't go to the award shows. I think that's why they snubbed her, because last year she didn't go. Okay, she accepted her award, I think, via video or something like that. So that's probably why they snubbed her this year. I think a lot of award shows, they might start snubbing Queen Bee because she don't pop out at the award shows. So hopefully she don't get snubbed at the Scammies, because that is definitely not going to be good. The Beehive is going to be upset. Camel Face is going to be upset. And it definitely will break the internet. Now, moving on from that, Donkey of the Day is going to Sexy Red and Bruno. Okay, so they put out their collaboration. The collaboration is trash. They had Gaga and Rose in the music video. And to me, it sounded like more of a Sexy Red song than it did a Bruno. Bruno, as an icon that he is, he's supposed to be doing collaborations with Queen Bee, Adele. Not Musty Red, okay? It was given TikTok record, him trying to pander to the TikTok fans or the youth. And I understand that, the labels want artists to make TikTok records. But, Bruno, you're supposed to be collaborating with Queen Bee, okay? That's who's on your level. You shouldn't be dumbing yourself down to Sexy Red and making strip club anthems, okay? Because it was giving forced. I don't care if Gaga and Rose were in the music video. The music video was tacky, too. I mean, what was the budget behind the music video? $5,000? Because that's what it looked like. The music video looked very cheaply done. So, with that being said, I'm sorry, Bruno, but I'm going to have to give you Donkey today. I don't expect much from Musty Red, so I don't even bother giving her Donkey of the Day because she's, the bottom of the barrel. But you, I expect much more, okay? How can you go from making Die With a Smile with Gaga to making this trash? This ain't gonna get you no Scammy nominations. I hope you know that. This is gonna get you some few EBT awards, but that's about it. And I don't care that you have Rose and Gaga in the music video. Okay, you can have them in the music video all you want. The song is still trash. Okay, you shouldn't even be rapping. I'm like, why is Bruno rapping? You got vocals. You need to be doing collaborations with Queen Bee. Okay, like this was trash. Now, moving on from that, Wicked has been nominated for 10 Academy Awards, including Best Picture at the Oscars. Cynthia Erivo received a Best Actress nomination. Ariana received Best Supporting Actress. The Wicked film got Best Film Editing, Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Original Score, Best Sound, Best Visual Effects, Best Picture. Okay? So they got 10 nominations total. So congratulations to Queen Ari and Cynthia Erivo. But fans are also talking about how, unfortunately, Selena was snubbed. It has been reported that Selena Gomez got no Oscar, no Scammies, no sold out tour, just her Zionist blushes and victory. Why they doing Selena like that? So unfortunately, Selena did not get any Oscar nominations for her being in the Emilia Perez film, which was on Netflix. I didn't watch that. Let me know if it was good or bad. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch Wicked, so I really don't care. But damn, unfortunately, Selena is getting dragged, okay? But to be quite honest, if we're being completely honest, and it's no shade to the Selena fans or Selena fans, because she's not Selena. She ain't the GOAT, Selena, but no shade to Selena Gomez, but she's not as talented acting-wise or singing-wise as Ariana Grande. Let's be very clear. Like, yes, you was on Wizard Waverly Place, but girl, you do not have talent like that, okay? Thank goodness you Latina, okay? And you do have a victim story in every aspect of life, but you're not that girl when it comes to acting or music. No shade, okay? But she do got a few bops under her belt, but she didn't write them. She's not a writer, so she's not a dancer. She's not an actor. She's not much. But she is a cute girl. Now, despite not putting out music, Rihanna still has the most monthly listeners on Paolify currently. SZA is at number 2. Queen B is at number 3. And for what I've been hearing, if ASAP goes to jail, Rihanna will be putting out some music and possibly doing a tour. You may be wondering, why would he need to go to jail for her to do that? Well, because she gonna have to take care of 2 or potentially 3 kids by herself, which, you know, she probably been doing, because I heard she paid most of the bills. But with that being said, she won't have the extra help or extra income if ASAP the colorist is in jail. Okay, you know, he makes at least $1 million per year. That counts for something. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know, if he does go to jail, we might get Riri music, and it might not have to do with the soundtrack of Smurfs. So she does have plans to return to music if ASAP the colorist goes to jail, because she gonna need to, you know, take care of 2, possibly 3 children, because they're trying to have another baby. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, Bad Bunny, the king of Latin music, is gonna hold the number 1 spot on Billboard 200 album chart for a third week in a row. With 182 units sold for a third week, nearly doubling all other albums. He previously blocked the Evil White Witch, okay, from the number 1 spot last week, when she fraudulently put out a album while the LA fires are going on, and everybody halted their music releases. Well, everybody important halted their music releases except for the Evil White Witch. And so with that being said, you know, he is blocking her again from the number 1 spot, and I'm happy about that. Shout out to the king of the Latin music, the current king of Latin music, Bad Bunny. Shout out to Universal for not allowing the chart-obsessed racists, aka the white blue-eyed witch, going number 1. It's well-deserved, okay? Because it's not fair to other artists when you drop like 10 times in a year. If you drop an album every month, it's not fair to other artists. They actually need to put a stop to that. And I think that Universal and the industry is not going to allow the Evil White Witch to continue to put out music and falsify her number ones and all these records when deep down inside a lot of her accolades are payola. Yes, I know she do a lot in per sales, but sometimes, no shade, they accuse the Barbs of mass buying. Sometimes the Dusties do mass buy too. Okay, and if they called out the Barbs for mass buying, they took 100K sales from Nicki Minaj during the Pink Friday 2 era. They need to do the same thing to the evil white witch with the blue eyes. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Northwest and FKA Twigs put out a song together. I think that this collaboration is inappropriate and it don't make any sense, in my opinion. I don't even understand why FKA Twigs, who's very talented, would want to collaborate with Northwest just because her father is Clown Gang West. I don't get that. No shade. I think that Northwest shouldn't even be doing music. I don't see or hear any talent when it comes to Northwest. Okay, I think she should be more of an influencer, in my opinion. Like, you can tell when a child has talent. Like with Michael Jackson, he was singing when he was 8, 9 years old. Even, I think, younger than that, you can tell he had talent. Same thing with, Willow Smith. When she put out that song, I Whip My Hair Back and Forth, she was only, I believe at that time, she was only like 11 or 12 years old. Or even probably younger than that. So, with that being said, for me, when I hear Northwest rap or sing, I don't hear talent. Now, as for the song, first of all, this song sounds like a K-pop song, okay? Childlike things sound like a K-pop song. I really didn't care for it like that. I think that this should have been kept in the stash. And, this is a sign of when a child don't really have talent, but they get nepotism. Okay, y'all be talking about Blue, but Northwest is the face of that. Okay, because she can't dance. At least Blue be practicing dancing. No shade of North. Cute girl, I think she stick to TikTok, but she cannot dance and she cannot sing. Okay? There's more talented children, in the world that should be getting opportunities. Unfortunately, because Blue and Northwest are from famous parents, they're going to get the most opportunities. But we know that both of them probably don't deserve those opportunities, but definitely not Northwest. I hate to say it, but this was trash. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj put out an interesting post. Okay, she basically is teasing her collaboration with Trinidad Killer. And she said, I'm sending a verse to Trinidad Killer when this video gets to 1 million views. For everybody missing home, for all my Caribbean people, all my African people, all my Spanish and Portuguese speaking people, every race, religion. If your parents have to travel abroad, then send for you for a better life. Read his message at the end of the video. Comment on YouTube. I'll try to respond to the song. It's on Palify as well. Big up all the DJs. And Barbs, no, Nicki's not off hiatus. This isn't her typing right now. It's Trinika. Nicki will be back next year. I love you so much. Next year? Oh, no, Nicki. No. Next year? Female rap is already dying and you coming back next year? This don't make sense. But then I get to thinking, Nicki might be knocked up. She might be preggo, and that's why she coming back next year. Because there's really no reason for you to come back next year unless you're pregnant or going through a divorce. Okay? You're trying to get everything resolved before you come back to the scene. But those are the only two reasons. Okay. Now I get it. You want to take time off. She went on tour, but Nicki don't need to take a year off. Okay. Female rap is already in the gutter. We got Doja Cat. We got Doja. Who else do I listen to? Gorilla Glue kind of popping. But other than those three, JT. I like JT. Not this snippet she put out, but I do listen to JT. But other than those four, it's been really dry. Okay. So Nicki, you cannot take a year off. Okay. Please. We need you to drop at least one single. You only dropped one record last year. Bigfoot. That was all. And I understand you put out an album, but still. Okay? You technically went on a musical hiatus last year. So we can't do this multiple year hiatus. We can't do that. So I'm going to need you to drop a freestyle or something while you are gone. Okay? So let me know how y'all feel about that. But this makes me think that she could be preggo. Because why would you take a year off unless you a few months pregnant and you want to spend time with a baby and then get snatched afterwards? That's what it's given to me. Now moving on to the king of rap. He announced that he will be bringing out SZA as one of his guests. Okay, they put out, a commercial for the Super Bowl, and I'm excited. Okay, we finna get all the stars. Luther, 30 for 30 performances? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, and so I think that this is a great marketing for their tour because they are going on a stadium tour. So this is great marketing. So let me know who else do you think Kung Fu Kenny could possibly bring out. Allegedly, Wayne will be out of town, or he said he will be out of town during the Super Bowl because he didn't get booked for the Super Bowl. So he got to pretend to be busy. But Wayne may not come out because he said he's going to be out of town. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And I hope you have a great day.